Whether your goal is fat loss or go up in weight, how do you know if you're moving towards the right direction? In today's video, I'm going to show you a quick and simple method to make sure that you stay on track with your weight without having to endure the tedious process of counting your calories or weighing your food. This video was inspired a while ago by a client of mine who wanted to lose some weight. I don't know about you, but I hate crunching numbers constantly on an app to track my calorie intake. I just want to know if I'm losing or gaining weight. So in today's video, I'll share with you a straightforward way to track your progress. Mind you, you could also use this strategy even if your goal is to go in the opposite direction, aka gaining weight. Alright, when it comes to losing weight, the only thing you need to do is to sustain a caloric deficit for as long as you need to hit your target. A caloric deficit is essentially a net negative energy balance, meaning that you take less calories than you spend. For those of us who don't want to turn a pleasant activity like eating into repetitive and boring homework, you could still track your progress if you have scale. The only thing you need to do is to weigh yourself every day right after you wake up and go to the bathroom. Then you step on the scale and write down the number on display. This only takes about 10 seconds. You get it done first thing in the morning and then you go about your business for the rest of the day. Do this every day, Monday to Sunday. So by the end of the week, you are going to have 7 different numbers. Then you calculate your weekly average weight. The resulting number is going to be your reference moving forward. Next week, you're going to do it all over again and you'll obtain a new weekly average weight. After a few weeks of collecting data, you're going to see the trajectory of your body weight. Give yourself at least 4 weeks for the chart to reveal itself. If your chart shows an upward trajectory, that means that you're gaining weight. If the chart shows a downward trend, you're losing it. If the chart is kind of flattish, well, you are just maintaining your weight. Now, a couple of things I like to touch upon. If you decide to lose weight only through cardio and nutrition, you'll become thinner. Essentially, you'll be turning into a smaller version of yourself. If that's what you want, all the power to you. However, if you're after a more toned and defined look, you're going to have to include resistance training into your strategy at some point. That's the path I would encourage almost everyone to follow, because that way you are giving yourself at least a chance to become a better looking, stronger, and healthier version of yourself. If you decide to take the second route, I would not panic if the rate at which you are dropping weight is much slower or even stall for a while. This is not necessarily a bad thing, you know. You could be very well losing body fat and gaining muscle mass at the same time, especially if you're a complete novice and this is your first time following a good resistance training program based on progressively overloading your lifts. When it comes to the rate at which your weight changes, I would normally like to see weight gain happening at a slower pace than weight loss. Although the following numbers will largely depend on your size, genetics, and your individual starting point, I'd personally be happy to see weight gain happening at a rate of around 0.3 to 0.8 pounds per week, which is roughly 1 to 3 pounds weight gain per month. As for weight loss, losing between 0.5 to 2 pounds weekly could be healthy and sustainable. Again, these are very rough averages to shoot for. There's so many factors involved in weight fluctuation that I wouldn't freak out if you happen to be outside these ranges for a while. Remember that the body requires some time to readjust to the new energy balance environment. So the swings in numbers could be wild and volatile. The last piece of advice that I like to put forward is this. Don't fix it if it ain't broken. If you see that the overall trend of your weight is going in the direction you want, don't change what you're doing. Just keep doing it. Since it could take multiple weeks for your metabolism to adjust to a new baseline, make sure to ride the wave for as long as you can. Once things stall out for a while, then it's time to think about new levers to pull. Until then, be patient and stay the course. Everyone wants to see changes yesterday, but these things take some time, so please exercise some patience. And let me re-emphasize again that the best way to make sure that your body transformation takes place in a healthy manner is through whole, nutrient-dense foods and plenty of hydration. Roughly 80 to 90% of the time. You could be a little bit more flexible when it comes to gaining weight, but you should want to stick to mostly high-quality foods full of vitamins and nutrients. Alright, I'm going to sum up everything I've discussed so far in this video. How to track your weight easily without the need of counting your calories. 1. Get a good scale. 2. Weigh yourself every day first thing in the morning. 3. calculate your weekly average weight. 4. Compare this number with subsequent weekly averages. 5. Don't change anything if it's working. And 6. Be patient. Alright, that's it for today. I really hope you found a ton of value in today's video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to click on the bell to get notified every time a new video goes live. Stay fit, stay strong, help me raise an army of Super Saiyans all around the world. Peace.